Something about this place brings me back, it always brings me back. This kind of love won't change. Brings me back, it always brings me back. I've crossed many miles, but one thing's always clear, my heart stays here.
McIntyre Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC is proud to sponsor the Sydney Curling Club. Looking for a new ride? Shop new or use, assisted by our friendly sales team with the largest selection of GM vehicles on the island. Need a part for your vehicle or an oil change? Visit our certified service and parts department for all your vehicle servicing needs. Hurry hard down to 101 Disco Street. Shop anytime online on our website and follow us on social media to stay up to date with all of our latest promotions.
To curl a little. This looks really good, Todd. Looks really good. Will it roll? And
What
Todd
a
is
shot!
with the
Oh,
he just ticks it. He just ticks it. Will it curl? Will it curl?
Oh, big miss there, big. A little tight.
Oh, yes it is. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Hello and welcome, everybody, to draw number 3 at the 2026 Nova Scotia Women's Club Curling Championship. I am your interim commentator for the first few minutes, Devin. I'm here with Andrew, my color commentator.
Hi, Devin.
Hello, as we wait for Sebastian to show up eventually. We got a good game for you. Hopefully it lives up to the rush that was our draw this morning at 9 a.m. Playing... This 2 o'clock draw here is it is a Sydney team that is Team MacAulay, and versus let's see, are they? I want to say they're CFB, but I'm not quite sure actually. It is Team Melnyk. Let's see, what is their Halifax? They're a team at Halifax Curling Club. Sorry about that. So should be a good game here today. Both these teams played last night. I believe Team Melnyk won, while Amanda McCauley's team they lost to another team last night. So see how this one goes today. We'll go through our lineups here. We have obviously Team MacAulay. They're Blue Rocks, so they're led by Skip Amanda McCauley. Their mate Genevieve Andrea. Second is Bria Thomas, and their lead is Jillian McIsaac. And Team Melnyk out of the Halifax Curling Club, they are skipped by Michelle Melnyk, mate Michaela Henderson, second Caitlin Veach, and their lead is Taylor Bachman. So it should be a good matchup for our draw number 3 here at Women's Club Provincials.
Very excited to be here today.
Yeah.
Insider Scoop says the ice conditions have been pretty consistent.
Yeah,
so
they were. They have been.
Very happy to hear that.
That's information that comes from Sebastian and Benito, our ice maker. He's been hard at work trying to make sure the ice is up to snuff and as good as it can be. So he's taken good care of it.
We've had a very consistent year at the club.
Yeah.
I feel with the ice sheets, we've been quite content with it. So
Well, it looks like Team MacAulay is going to start off the game. So it looks like Melnyk must have won the last stone draw.
lucky them.
All right, here we go. First rock of the game. Oh, looks like Genevieve is motioning that it's a bit up.
Looking a bit heavy here.
Yeah, just a tad heavy.
See if this will sit for us.
Oh, it's going to stick around, or is it going to carry through?
Looks like it's going to sit on.
Oh, just biting
just.
the 12-foot.
It's not bad to have a first shot there, setting it up.
Yeah,
Always a stone in play that can sometimes save you at the end.
Yeah, looks like Team Melnyk here are just they're gonna come in. They're just gonna ignore that rock at the back.
Looks like a good weight off the hack.
I do apologize if there's any weirdness with the cameras to start this game. I'm producing and I'm commentating. So once Sebastian gets here, then I'll be able to. Not to say that it's going to get any better with the camera motions, but it might be slightly better.
Listen, you don't have 8 arms, so it's okay.
I don't. And I don't have the mental capacity of curling knowledge that Sebastian does to know what's going on.
Curling onto the red here. See if they're looking for a sit or if it'll overcurl on them here. Looks like they would be going for a hit and roll here.
A lot of rocks in play to start the game. Low no guards, so it's looking good for the hit. Looks like it's gonna be. They might not roll.
It looks like a hit. On the red. Ooh.
That sucks. That's
Splits
a tough one.
The two.
That's a tough one to take. They stick around still, but
at least the red sits. But unfortunate outcome there. Melnyk does have the hammer, so they still have some slight advantage throwing with their last few rocks. Looks like Team MacAulay here is looking to kind of sit behind this red somewhere around that area. Try to get something kind of snug.
No, she's trying to come across the other way.
Coming across the other way. No, never mind.
This is why we have Sebastian normally doing it. He
sometimes
knows what's going on.
I think they were looking for 2 options there, but no, I think they decided yet just to come in on that. Looking at a nice weight there. Not too heavy, which is what we like here.
Well, looks like they're going for the hit. Oh, is this going to curl enough, or is it going to... just got a piece of it. Oh, it's going to get out. Oh, and just missed. But they did his job. Got the takeout done.
Not a bad job there. Opens up the planning field. MacAulay, if you're going for something similar here.
Amanda going for the hit here. Looks like it's just... Oh.
Just skim wide. Fortunate. Looking for weight here.
Just trying to draw in by the looks of it. Trying to split the house a bit.
See if this sits here. Oops.
Oh, looks like it's just carrying a little deep, yeah.
Just a bit
just out of the rings.
It would have been nice to sit there. Would have opened up a few playing fields for Team Melnyk here. As always, make sure to check in on any live events that we have on our Facebook page and to check on our YouTube page for any time we have special live streams of such as curling championships and other provincial whatnots. We always have a lot of fun here streaming it, and we always have seating here available at the club if you're interested in watching live. We have a nice crowd here today, so very happy to see.
Nice takeout there by Genevieve Andrew, yes. So, in this team, they're not leaving.
Not many rocks in the.
Well, not
right
even
now.
that. They're really running quick. It's a quick end here, so.
Yeah, very, very quick right now. Yeah, only running 11 minutes after 2 right now, so.
What do you mean in terms of how much time they've used? This is, of course, timed at the provincials, so, it looks like. Oh, is this going to roll out? Or is it going to stick around? Oh, this is going to be tight. Is it going to stick? Oh, there you go. It came back around.
Came back around and stuck.
Just held around.
Checking to see. Very interesting setup so far in this end. Team MacAulay looking to sit in front of the red there. Looking to set up.
Just looking for a draw here. On it right away.
Weight looks good.
Good draw. Nice draw.
Yeah, nice draw there.
Last of the mate rocks here. Just looking to do a takeout, hit and stick. Nice shot. There we go. Made it.
Looking good for Melnyk there. Nice shot there to stay. It's really important here, getting closer to the end of the first end, to have a rock in play that you can really rely upon.
Yeah, especially since there was no double. They're right now the force is on for Team Melnyk, so they still, because I think, yeah, that blue is definitely outshooting that back red, so.
A very tight end here. A lot of rocks were in play, and a lot of rocks have been taken out of play.
Since, so.
For most part, it was battle of the back line.
Again, just going for the takeout there. I think if she hits this, she doesn't want to get too far off nose because it might jam on that back one. So she wants to stay on the outside edge of that rock.
Depends on how much curl she'll get here with the ice. Stays straight, she might be able to get it on.
Ooh, this looks. That's got to move a lot.
It's got to move a lot here. See, getting caught out a little bit.
Is she going to get any of it? Is she going to get? Just a little bit, but not. Oh, geez, there was a rock in the back. I didn't even see that. It's not gonna.
Little hidden here off frame for us on the camera.
We'd like to thank our sponsor for the first end here, is Cafe by the Bay. They've been a sponsor of these streams for almost the entire time that we started doing them. They're located on Charlotte Street here in Sydney, so it's a great spot to stop in. I know Sebastian is a major fan of their chai lattes. Anybody watching stream, if you watch all these games, you will hear that over and over again. I apologize. That is his main talking point for when it comes to any sort of hot beverage, his chai lattes. He has a bit of an addiction. So
I just like a simple tea, some milk and some sugar. That's it.
going here for the taker of Team Melnyk. This end has. Ooh, is it going to stick around?
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh, that's it's hard to tell from this.
It's
angle
hard to
with that
tell from this
camera,
angle.
This end has quickly turned around for Team Melnyk. It was the force was on, and now it's
Excellent shot by
at
Michelle
least
to skip
one.
here for Team Melnyk.
They're looking like they're going to get at least one, maybe 2 or 3, depending on how this unfolds.
Last shots here, the first end for both teams. MacAulay here without the hammer, trying to look to find some way to secure a point in this end.
Oh, they've changed their shot.
See if we can curl over here this shot here.
And MacAulay here with her last shot of the first end. This needs to curl a lot. Needs to move. It's starting to come.
Yeah.
Starting to move. Oh, okay.
Does it have enough weight to... Yeah.
Is it enough? Oh,
okay.
That's... Oh, this is an interesting one. How many of these are biting? This is a tight one.
This is very interesting right now. Sitting back house near center line for Team MacAulay on their last rock. Melnyk with the hammer on N1.
She's got a shot, hit and stick for at least... For 2 at least.
2 at least. I think from our angle.
At least 2, depending on where those rocks are in the house. It could be up to 4.
Listen, sometimes these ones count, right? Always makes it interesting
Yeah.
watching curling and also participating in it.
I have a feeling I don't know. Maybe it's a lot easier for them to tell. There might be a measure. Oh, this one looks like it's okay. Oh, they just need to stick around.
Stick for it.
Oh, they can't pump it out. They can't pump it out. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I think that other one is definitely out now, at least. It may have already been out, to be completely honest.
Yeah, we don't.
We don't know.
For our camera angle here, I probably should get out my binoculars if I had them.
Okay, well, they moved those rocks out of the way. So it's at least 2.
At least 2.
At
for
least
this
2.
end.
We know they scored at least 2. Are they going for... It looks to me like they're going for a measure.
Yeah.
Which
It
one?
does look pretty close here from this angle, so...
And it's very hard to tell with this camera because it is distorted right around the edge of the ring.
It does. The angle does look a little bit distorted here, especially in the bottom corner. So, as always, the tool will tell, right? So, very excited for this.
Oh, here we go. Okay, we'll see. Here they got the... Okay, that doesn't look like it's hitting on that one in the side there, but...
Oh,
Okay, well, something happened. What it is, we are unsure of. But soon... we'll find out very soon.
I'm seeing people try to do signs to tell here in the crowd to dictate if they're thinking it's 2 or if it is just... Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
2. It was 2.
2
okay.
for the first end. There we
So
go.
neither of those are biting. Okay.
Moving on to N2, MacAulay with the hammer, Melnyk. Starting us off here.
Good first end.
a lot of the teams have been giving us a little bit of fun facts and information into their background. Helps us, especially because we know the local teams, but we're seeing some new faces here today. Taylor is the lead for Team Melnyk. They grew up in Lunenburg, but it's our first time in Sydney here today, so hopefully they're going to have a good time here playing in their games. Really happy to have them here with us, as well as other guests coming in to join us for this Women's Championship.
Nice draw in there. First shot at the end.
Sitting nice there at the top of house. All right. Our main man is here of the hour.
Who? Is that me? Am I
Yeah.
on? Am I on?
I would say you're on.
Hello, everyone. My goodness.
How are you doing today, Sebastian?
I just ran here. Yeah.
Don't worry, we've been holding over the fort. It's been quite an interesting end here.
Yes, thank you very much.
Melnyk up with 2 in the first end versus Team MacAulay. 2 really close shots on the back line there.
Right, yes.
We had to get the measuring tape out.
Yeah, okay, sorry. Okay, I think I'm here now. What shot is this? Is that taken? Okay. Yeah, it's been a whirlwind of an afternoon for me, but I'm here now. I'm watching some curling. Hello everyone at home. It's Bastion Lafort. You've heard my voice if you watched any other of our streams. So I'm happy to be back doing this stream with you, Twiggy. How you doing?
Good. We had some compliments earlier about your commentating for the 9 a.m. game. A lot of our players were
good.
quite impressed with your commentating style. So hopefully we've been able to hold the fort down for a little bit while you've been away. But
that's I hope so. I'm sure you guys did great. It's always better to have someone else here as it is. So was Devin commentating before?
yes, he was with us. He was cameraman and lead Mike, giving me a hand here, calling the shots.
That's too bad. Jill's rock there a little heavy. Rolls out. And it looks like Team Melnyk. I assume Team Melnyk had hammer the first time? Yeah, so Melnyk looking to extend their lead potentially if they can get another one in here. And, a team notes? Good, even more. So a reminder, and any other teams watching that might be on stream, we will take any notes you give us for team facts and stuff.
We love sharing information about you folks.
These are like ads.
Oh, it's awesome. I was reading some of them earlier.
Oh, good.
So far, I've only read up that one so far, but...
Okay. Well, we'll take over some more of these. Little light there on that draw. But it does well to block their one in the house. Now it looks like Bria Thomas is up next, trying to open up the one she just threw. I'd be a little tempted to go after that middle one there. I feel that's the tougher guard right now. So while this one's a good one to hit just to maybe roll on, I'm not sure it will leave the one in the house exposed at all. Instead, if you get inside roll, does it stick around? Sadly, does not. But it does open up that little draw path, so I guess it gets the job done to some extent.
Clearing the way or resetting it back again.
So we have Caitlin, second. Do you read any of the facts here, or may I?
Yeah, no, sure, Caitlin, fresh.
She has a 170-pound dog named Harvey. That dog weighs more than I do.
Well, it's a Great Dane, so
yeah,
hefty boy.
Gentle giant, and a big fan of the team. So if Harvey, I couldn't find the name for a second. If Harvey is watching at home, hello, Harvey.
Hi, Harvey.
And that's a great draw there. Top 12 blocks off the one that's a very good, well-placed shot. You need to go after the front now, I think. Yeah. I liked Amanda's original call here, but the team might be trying to talk her out of it a bit. Yeah, this, you can only see maybe like half of that rock, but even still, there's not much room after the guard, so it's you have to pretty much get right by the guard in order to get it out. I mean, worst case scenario, I guess you just hit that guard, but
Looking like it's heading onto the guard here.
that's honestly pretty good. I wasn't the call, but I think that's probably as best, well, I shouldn't say as best you could have made it, but one of the better results you could have had.
It might have been nice to get behind that first guard there
Yeah.
and hit behind, but at least they do stay in with a blue guard here for us, so potentially an option later on in the game. You never know for this end.
And it looks like Michelle Melnyk, I think, is throwing third stones. Is that right?
Yes, I believe so for us here.
Now, it's not a full guard. However, it like frozen like that. That's a really good spot. You have to throw a lot of weight to get the double out, or to get like a double. So, good throw there by Michelle.
I feel like if you throw heavy weight here, you would be able to.
Let's see if Genevieve can throw a heavy peel this time.
Off the hack with some speed here.
Sweeping to keep it straight. It's Bria Thomas on the sweep.
9.
They hit it right on the nose. You might get the back. No, it's just right jams. But the blue sticks around, and it's actually a little bit tricky to get out that. Oops. Get out that blue. They're actually going to ignore it. They're just going to guard it right up. I don't mind this. It's a good call. You just got to be sure that you got to be sure that you actually guard.
And not, yeah.
you don't want to not over curl, because then there's a double, and then blue might be able to sit too. And this end's gone really well for Team Melnyk. So you'd hate to see just like a guard that doesn't curl enough cause them to kind of lose the setup. And this one does need to curl a ton. Sweepers are really on it. It's good. Does it curl over anymore? You need to get past the center line. I think that does the trick.
Yeah, just slightly past touching the center line there. A nice guard for Team Melnyk here.
And now there's that blue tap. I feel this is a harder shot, and your other blue won't be in. I like the tap.
Genevieve throwing her second rock of this end.
Yeah, trying some sort of promotion here. Doesn't seem like a lot of weight, which is probably pretty good, but it does need to curl over a lot. Earlier today, we saw quite a few flashes on this side. It does curl really nice with draw weight, but with any weight heavier than draw, it has seemed to stay a little straight. And now Team Melnyk has a chance probably to put another one in. They're sitting 2 without hammer.
They already have the guard up here set up for them, so looking to cash in on some more points, potentially.
Yeah, and we see the mate / fourth, because she throws fourth stones, MacAulay, throwing this the 7th rock at the end. I'm reading here that she's training for a 3rd marathon. I haven't even ran one.
No.
Well, actually, to be honest, I haven't ran even like a quarter marathon. I don't even know what that is.
Does the Fiddler's Run count?
I mean, not as a full marathon.
No,
but
half marathon. Or
yeah. Oh, our producer just took away the team notes. I guess he doesn't like us reading team notes.
Yeah.
So it looks like this might have been just a guard. Oh, they're probably guarding up that tap, which honestly, that's a pretty good call.
Probably smart for them to use one of their stones right now, especially with Team MacAulay. They do have the hammer here, so potentially looking for.
Well, I think Amanda's now going to be forced to draw essentially full 4, but to the button, which, I mean, doable, but not easy by any means.
Not easy. There is room here, so potential.
So going back to the team profiles for Team Melnyk, I'm looking at the lead profile right now. Taylor, she works in the healthcare industry as a pharmacist. And speaking of pharmacies, our N2 sponsor is the Medicine Shop. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy is located in Sydney, one on Welton Street, one on Kings... There's one on Kings Road as well, right? Anyway, we're talking about the Welton Street.
We're talking
one.
about the Welton Street location.
So
that's our main one.
Yeah, Welton Street. They have a pharmacist-led primary care clinic. So if you need to be rapid tested, I don't know if that's how you say it, or want some quick access to care, drop in at the Medicine Shop on Welton Street, or call them at 902-500-5250 to book an appointment today.
That's 902-500-5250.
Yeah, and maybe just call them now and let them know that you're watching this curling stream and you heard about them. Make it so they regret giving us this ad to run.
Maybe don't flood their lines for any
just
medical
sure.
emergencies or anything like that.
Anyway, thank you to the Medicine Shop for being a gold sponsor.
Yes, thank you for being our N2 sponsor. Moving on to our last 2 shots of this end.
Yeah, so I think now Michaela's probably trying to do that same draw Amanda was attempting. And even if she's light here, that'll block off the draw path and make it very tough for Team MacAulay to even score, let alone cut them down. This one might be a little heavy. Sweepers aren't really near it. And finishes T-line. I feel like there's still a draw there to get one, but it's definitely a little tougher. You need to come close to the guard.
If they can get it to curl in, potentially, I
Yes.
can see a nice spot for MacAulay here to steal for 1.
We will be giving you some updates on the other sheets as they progress as well. We'll wait till this end is over at least, but feel free to ask for updates too if we've neglected some of the other sheets. Okay, but last rock, end number 2, Amanda MacAulay looking to draw for 1 point. Sweepers are on it right away. Amanda's right behind the rock, encouraging them. It needs to curl. I feel like the weight's okay.
It's got to curl on that red.
The sweepers might have overswept this a little at the start. Does it stick around? No, it doesn't. It's a steal of 2. It does cut down 1, but a little eager at the start, and that blue just carried straight. And, yeah, that is 2 blue for Team Melnyk. Not 2 blue, 2 red.
2 red for
yeah.
Melnyk.
Did I say 2 blue? I just
okay.
realized my mistake.
I'm
2 red for
too
Team.
blue
I got the
sometimes.
team right at least. See, this is really the start right now, because I came into this with a head full of, I don't know, clouds or something.
Files and data in clouds.
Oh boy, yeah. And kicking us off for end number 3, we have Lee Taylor, pharmacist. Let's see some other facts about her. She did not play competitive curling as a junior, but she played hockey very competitively. So, yeah.
I do love me some hockey.
We see this nice blank rings right here. Our producer is slacking a little. So there's the rock. Gotta love it. And that's a really good draw there by
Nice first shot here from Taylor.
We have Jill. I want to say Jill Kehoe, but that's her maiden name, Jill McIsaac. Slide note now. Did that ever happen to you when somebody you know from with their maiden name switches, gets married,
changes their name,
and
over.
then on social media you look and you're like, who is this person?
Yeah.
Because for some reason that happened. Like that, one of the best cases of that for me was Jill. When I was like, who is Jill McIsaac?
You just didn't know.
And then I was like, oh wait, I know Jill McIsaac. And the funny thing is, I knew Seamus too, who might be watching. Hello, Seamus, if you are.
Hi, Seamus.
But I didn't put like 2 and 2 together. I knew they got married too. Anyway. Such is my life.
It happens
It's
sometimes.
first world problems, isn't it?
See, I notice it more with teachers. They change their last names so their students can't find them online. So that's typically what I see. I'll go on and I'll go,
Right.
You've changed your last name.
You're like, who is this?
Who are you? Who are you people? Our third rock here of the third end.
Nice hit and roll there.
Nice hit and roll to stay here.
Much like someone passes a puck in hockey, that rock got passed to the correct location in the house.
There we go. Sitting nice in front of their first shot here. Sitting on the button here.
Yep. Now it looks like Team MacAulay is saying no to guards.
No, I think it might be time for them to go on a little bit of the offense here. Stop Team Melnyk from setting up any more potential rocks in play. Try to get the game going more in their favor.
This one's curling a lot too. Jills tend to curl a lot. I'm not sure if it's the way she's letting go of the rock. Maybe it's the rocks themselves. But this is now 2 that have really over-curled on her. Yeah. Great weight, but sadly just wide open. And our second, Caitlin, certified yoga instructor. Did you say that one already?
No, not yet. Certified in
Okay.
yoga. You can find her at K Studios. Where's it? K? Our studios in Halifax.
Yes. You ever been there? To Halifax, I mean?
Oh, Halifax, yeah. Not in the last year or two. I haven't been
Really?
up. No, I haven't been traveling.
Well, if you go,
too
you should
much.
go to our studios.
Yeah, do some yoga there.
Yeah. I'm very unflexible. And great hit. Well, Team MacAulay, they have a lot to freeze to, or hit. I'm curious to
Very
see.
localized here.
Yeah. So I think this is the hit call. You see the time ticking down behind Bria. That is thinking time. Each team gets 30 minutes of it for the 8 ends of play. It's a little less than 4 minutes per end. And both these teams doing okay. I'm going to say Team MacAulay might be a touch low, but it's hard to tell this early in the game. And Genevieve
Sweeping it
Andrea trying to
along.
make this curl.
Might get onto it.
And good shot.
Nice, sitting
Sadly,
there.
it does roll out.
First rock still sitting here near the outside of the house here. Sitting,
And it seems like Michelle does not know what to do.
No.
I know the feeling because sometimes you're just like, I'm up by some amount. Where do I put this rock that doesn't hurt me? Which sounds weird because you wouldn't think that having more rocks in would hurt you.
But you're
But-
setting up potential plays, right?
Exactly.
So sometimes it's looking for the safest possible option out of the ones you want to go for.
Yeah. But we know that Caitlin wants to make Harvey proud of this rock, Harvey being her Great Dane. So
Don't we all want to make Harvey proud?
actually, you're right. Everyone wants to make Harvey
yeah.
proud.
But Caitlin especially wants to make
Yes.
Harvey proud.
And I think she will because a great draw. That's a really good spot.
Really nice. Nice tick up there as well. sitting at the top of house here for us.
Now, if I was Amanda, I would probably try to play the little hit and roll off that back one. Oh my goodness, look at this, a delivery
we have a
for
delivery.
us.
Thank you very much.
This is Cafe by the Bay, our End 1 sponsor, which I assume you've called out already.
Yes, we definitely have. We
You're
poured
not-
out
you're
our
not
love
like me.
for your chai latte
Yes.
and whatnot.
And this will really fuel my fire for the rest of this game. And speaking of fuel, our N3 sponsor is Mercer Fuels. So, Mercer Fuels, they are local fuel company. If you need furnace oil or whatnot, give Todd a call, or any of the Mercers for that matter. They are proud supporters of the Sydney Curling Club and this live stream. And speaking of animals, this is kind of an animal-themed broadcast, always. We want to give a shout-out to Cece and Gizmo, the 2 Mercer Fuels cats. So, Cece, Gizmo, we love you.
We love you. I love cats. And I love curling.
Cats and curling.
Cats and curling. We should make an event.
I'm sure that would go well. Be well attended.
Looking to...
Looks like a great shot there by
Nice.
Michelle. I haven't read any Michelle facts. Let me read one.
Hit me with a
Oh
Michelle
my
fact.
goodness! Actually, we just talked about Caitlin, and I'm reading right now. She's curled with Caitlin the second, Harvey's mother. For those who might forget, she's curled with Caitlin for the last decade. That's 10 years.
Wow.
And they haven't gotten sick of each other yet. I guess. Or we can start some rumors.
Maybe they have, and they've just they push it to
Yeah,
the side
yeah.
for the sake of curling. You never know, right?
Yeah, but that's a long time to curl with one person. So they must like playing with each other. And look at this rock here.
Looking to
Can
sit
this
on
get
here.
any roll?
Oh, no roll
Sadly,
there.
no.
Open there for Team Melnyk to take out if they're looking, and looks like they are.
Yeah. Okay, let's read up more Michelle facts. She's just won Chiropractor of the Year.
Wow, congratulations.
And now looking to win the Nova Scotia Curling Club Champion of 2026. So let's see if she can make it a two-peat in terms of big awards.
Michelle might be in a hot streak right now.
Yeah, and you can find her at the Coastal Health and Wellness, which I'm assuming is in Halifax. But if it might be in Sydney, you never know.
You never know.
But it's probably in Halifax.
I would assume so.
And does this rock hit?
Oh.
Does it get the blue out? Does it get the blue out? Yes,
Yes,
it
it
does.
does.
Oh boy. That
There's
was
enough weight on there to give it enough spin to
Yeah.
send it flying.
Yeah, I need a sip of this chai latte, I think.
See, I knew it was going to be a chai latte. I'm going to be very careful with my hot tea here around delicate equipment.
Yes. So it looks like Amanda might be changing gears. Instead of trying some hits, she might be trying to draw. And I like it. You're down 4-0.
You have to make a play here.
Exactly. You really do.
Sometimes the risk is worth it.
Well, if you're down 4-0, you need to take a risk.
You need to take a risk
So
here, right?
If they keep this Team Melnyk, I've only watched 2 ends so far, but they look very good at hits. Very good at hits. So I don't think there's any. I don't think there's any point in keeping up with a hit game when you need to generate some offense. Like if this one sticks around anywhere, does it stick around? Oh, so close. It's too bad. But yeah, I think you still need to do it because as long as it was in the house, you're forcing this very good hitting team to a much tougher hit. So, yeah.
You have to force them to kind of make a risk with their shots and potentially mess up, right? So
They must think that rock's still... I thought that was clearly out. Okay. Must be. Both these teams are vying for the Nova Scotia Provincial Club Championship. But speaking of provinces, MacAulay is not originally from Nova Scotia. She's from... Oh no.
oh no.
Ontario. No, that's fine. I'm just joking. Originally from Ontario, but she's lived on the East Coast since 2012.
We can call her. We can call her an honorary.
I was going to say that's
coaster.
about 10 years, but that's 14 years now. Jeez.
Yeah, I would say that earns you the prestige.
Yeah, for an old guy like me, time flies. Yeah.
Yes, us old folks here
Yeah.
at the Sydney Curling Club.
But yeah, so there's definitely no import rules or whatever because she's lived here for that long. I wonder if this was a draw or I feel this was meant to be the draw, but maybe a little light.
Looking a
on
little
that.
light here.
Yeah.
Swept early, just didn't look like it had enough weight on it there to look for draw, but setting up a guard here. Nice on the center line for us.
Yeah, so Amanda MacAulay has a chance now. She can try to draw one in and maybe sit one and maybe generate what's called skipper's deuce when both skip stones score 2 points. At this point, that's all they can really hope for as all the other rocks are out of play or out of the rings.
A lot of hitting these first 3 ends for us.
A lot of yeah, you're right.
A lot of hitting.
Yeah. Travis Stone has commented, our first comment that I see, I'm glad we finally have some expert commentary. Thanks, Travis, wherever you are. Travis is, of course, referring to when he commentates games. He's a little bit more of an amateur than us.
You say that this is my first time commentating.
And I still say the same thing.
There we go.
Amanda a little heavy on that one, so it looks like Michaela has a chance to draw in behind her center. Oh my goodness. Watching from sunny Mexico. Cheering for my girls, Team MacAulay. This is an international broadcast, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And anyone else, please commentate, comment where you're from. We've had people from Little Pond, Big Pond, Alba Bridge,
Medium pond.
Mexico.
Medium small pond.
Okay, last rock, Team Melnyk. Throwing red, looking to lie 3 with the hammer. Let's see if they can put this one in a good spot.
Nice easy curl here.
It's always good when your sweepers are cleaning it. It must mean it's pretty close. This does need to curl over quite a bit, but it does curl quite a bit here, so that's good. That being said, I think this is a little heavy. You might be wondering why Team Melnyk are sweeping their own rock back 12. That's because they don't want anything that Amanda can use to lie on if Amanda's heavy on her neck. So that's why she was sweeping her own there. And it looks like there's going to be a draw for one here. Amanda needs to hit full 4-foot. What is I don't know what's happening, actually. I don't know what's going on, actually.
Pausing.
Looks like this is an official timeout. Maybe a rock was moved? I don't know.
Not 100% here.
Let's listen in on our mics. Some riveting commentary from the players there, as we hear nothing. Let's see if our players are saying anything.
Not hearing.
Oh, okay. The mics are picking up crickets. I don't know what's I don't really understand what
Are they?
did something happen to the ice, maybe?
Not 100% sure what's going on.
Well, while we wait, let me read another fact about Team Melnyk. I'm just picking one at random. Caitlin. Hello, Caitlin. Second for Team Melnyk. She spends her 9 to 5 building ships with Irving Shipbuilding as a supply chain director. I think she should have just kept it at just building ships. That sounds a little more impressive. You,
Okay.
yeah, you just build ships, and yeah. So if you need a ship to be built, contact Caitlin, and she'll hand build you any sort of ship.
Any at all.
Okay, we're back. Okay, so let's turn
Looks
down.
like our TV timeout.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe that was a commercial break. I'm not sure. Nathan Toner says, let's see a replay. Show us a replay, Devin. What do we got? Devin's shaking his head. He doesn't have a replay of it. If anyone has any complaints, they can send complaints to Devin George.
Exclusively Devin George.
Yes. Okay, last rock and number 3. Amanda MacAulay needs to hit 4-foot in order to score a point here. So we watch a very blurry camera down the ice. Okay, here it goes. The sweepers are really on this. She's a little heavy on her last draw. Is she light on this one?
Oh.
Sweepers are carrying this. The
Carrying
time looks
in.
okay. 16 seconds. Can they get this
Can they
to
get it
4
far
foot? They
enough?
cannot, but at
No.
least it's only one red
Okay.
now. A very, very good sweep there by Jill McIsaac and Bria Thomas to get that rock as far as they could. And Michelle Melnyk and team steals 1 point to go up 5-0 now after 3 ends. And that was an exciting end, especially with that moment of confusion.
This has been a very exciting game so far.
As get ready to start end number 4.
Taylor throwing our first rock here for end number 4 for Team Melnyk. Jill throwing our first rock here of the 4th end. Team Melnyk setting up their first rock somewhere around the 12-foot line here in the front. Curling, just tapping by. Setting up here for us, Taylor throwing her second rock at the 4th end for us.
Okay, I am back now after a brief commercial break for myself.
Checking with the bosses.
And it looks like we have a easy takeout. Oh my!
Oh, wow.
I'm shocked that went through that hole. That was a really weird bounce.
That was a really
was
weird
very cool.
bounce. I think it skimmed off their first red there, and
Yeah, I thought it would have. I thought the other red would have went, but it kind of like did a little ricochet. That was.
Yeah.
That was. Do we have a replay of that? We do not. Darn. Producer Devin is very much slacking. So it looks like this is the draw again. Christine Eddy, she asked, does the 4 and the 4th contest apply to this weekend? And I guess that's my segue into our N4 sponsor, the Lakes Golf Course. So, hello. Whoops, what am I doing here? Oh yeah. Hello, Christine. Let me tell you all about it. So yes and no. Thankfully this week, I shouldn't say thankfully, but gratefully, we're welcoming back the Lakes as a sponsor for this live stream. And usually, if you've listened to our other live streams, the Lakes, what they do is they offer a 4 in the 4th promo. So basically, if a team gets 4 points in the 4th end, that team will win 4 passes to the Lakes Golf Course, a beautiful golf course in Banyan.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, and basically, if you get 4, your team will win it. Now, this tournament, because it being a provincials tournament, instead we've done a promo where tonight at the curling club there'll be a draw, and one of the teams in this tournament will win 4 passes to the Lakes.
That's really nice.
And kind of our one of our reasons we're thinking that is, since this is a provincials, it's a little less likely, I will say, that 4 points are scored often, especially in the 4th end. So the Lakes wanted to be sure one team, hopefully from away, that way they can have an excuse to come back down here, win some passes. Yeah, we're gonna make sure that one of the teams will win for sure, and we'll be doing a draw later tonight.
Be really nice for them. Always nice, especially as the curling season's winding down. A lot of people are getting ready for golf season and getting ready for the outdoors that come with spring.
Yeah, we had some golf pros last game playing, or past golf pros. Jen Collier. Bria McDonald says, sounds like producer Devin needs some of those chai lattes to perk him up enough to get you those replays. I agree. And again, any complaints, please direct them at him.
Poor Devin, the factory worker of this production line.
Yeah. Where's Gracie at? The fans want Gracie.
Can you rig the draw?
There's going to be no rigging of the draw, Christine. No rigging of the draw.
E-transfer can be found in the YouTube link below. A pretty open half of this end so far. Only Melnyk sitting 1 right now. Closer to the 8-foot line.
Yeah, so Team Melnyk is just going to try to put a rock in here. No need to be too fancy with this one. Just as long as there's 2 rocks in the house, that forces Team MacAulay to make a double at some point. And yeah, if they make the double, great. It's looking like probably a blank end or a force, which Team Melnyk is fine with up 5. And if they don't make the double, it's again looking like a force or a steal, which obviously Team Melnyk is even happier with the steal. And that's a great shot there by Michelle.
Sitting nice in the center line.
Some fantastic weight. Sweepers barely even needed to touch that one.
Giving props to your Team Melnyk, the weight has been quite well for their team. Very consistent through these 4 ends.
Yeah, well, I don't know how they played in end number 1 because I didn't see it, but end number 2, 3, and now 4 have been almost perfect, it seems, from this team from Halifax. So great shot making. And it's hard when, like, Team MacAulay has missed a bit, but it's hard when your opposition's playing so well because you're forced to pretty much be perfect or else you...
just
yeah, it's
ticks
too bad
off.
there. So yeah, now they're trying to look to see what spot to put this stone. I also have here on my notes, Michelle has 2 of her biggest fans. I was going to say her only 2 fans. What? No, 2 of her biggest fans are her 2 kids. One is a 6-year-old and one is a 4-year-old. So shout out to the mini Michelles watching at home if they are. Your mother's playing amazing this game so far. So hopefully you're watching, and who knows, maybe you're going to travel down to watch her live. If everyone's welcome in Sydney, Nova Scotia.
We have plenty of seats here. And for our adults, a very nice bar side.
Yes, yeah. Not for a 6 and 4-year-old.
No, not for the 6 and 4-year-old, no. We do have Gatorade.
Okay, Genevieve looking to redeem herself after not even a flash, just kind of a little wick on her last one. This does look a lot better.
Good line here. Good weight.
Yeah. Do they get both out?
Oh,
they
let's
get
see if
one
they-
for sure. Do they get that second red? Amanda's trying to sweep it. Does it spin out? And I think it does. That's
Ooh,
a
I
good
think
shot.
it just does. Really, really nice from Team MacAulay here.
Yeah. Now Michaela's going to have a shot at just putting another one in to kind of just, again, make that force. Oh, yeah, I think that looks out to me, right? Thank you, Producer Devin. He's been feeling really down since
We've
I've
seen a
been
few-
berating him all game. So,
Getting him to learn the technology.
also, oh boy, I'm looking at sheet number 1, and red, who I'm not sure which team is
Let me
red.
pull up the stats page.
Oh, this isn't updated here. The team red's up 8-0, so somebody will tell me who they are soon.
Once I pull up the link here, I have the live stream open on my phone, but probably best to have the stat sheet open instead, I would say, at this point. Let me get this up here. On ice 1, it's Mayflower versus Schooner.
That's Adams Moss.
Yeah, Adams Moss versus Cormier.
Yeah, so Adams Moss is up 8-0. Wait. That was the game last night.
Oh, sorry.
You're looking at last night's
I'm
draw.
looking at last
I was like,
night.
that game's already happened.
That game's already happened. What am I looking at? Let's see.
Oh, that's
Why is it
Thompson,
only-
maybe?
It's only showing me today's schedule. Give me 1 second. I'm having an issue here.
Jill Thomas.
Why is
Jill
that
Thomas. Jill Thomas is up 8-0 over. I'm not sure exactly who she's playing, but I see Jill on the hack. Here, let me check.
Yeah, pull it
this.
up on mine.
Here, I'll check this.
I'm not used to
Against
this stats.
Townsend. so,
Townsend, that's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, Thomas. Jeez. Thomas is currently beating. I don't know how to work your phone.
Yeah, it's an old one.
Townsend.
Townsend.
8-0.
Yeah.
And then hopefully we have other people telling us the scores of the other games because that was very convoluted.
A lot of tabs here for the score sheet here.
It's a nice takeout there by Amanda.
Interesting here of how they'll end the fourth end. Looking on sheet 4, it is 3-2. Looking for Team Halifax is up. Looking at Thompson
That's over Cormier. I think.
over Cormier for that one.
It's a close game.
Very close there.
And after the fourth end break, I'll get up and I'll check the scores for all you at home who seem to not really care because I've gotten no questions at the chat yet. This looks
They're
to be-
interested in our commentating.
to be a great hit.
Nice
thrown
hit
by
there.
Team
Melnyk with
Melnyk.
the hits this game. Very, very consistent. Very, very nice weight.
Yeah. And it looks like Amanda MacAulay has a open hit. Needs to stick or roll slightly. They're taking the out turn now. So yeah, little hit, or hit and a little roll either way, or on the nose, and that'll be for 1 point. Get on the board. And if they do get on the board, it's definitely not going to be over. We saw Team Merrigan this morning from Sydney claw back from I think a 4-0 deficit after 4 ends, and ended up winning that game. Oh, looks like they've gone back to this turn. I kind of prefer this turn personally because I believe Amanda has called this for a couple of her teammates, so I feel like she knows this path a lot better. Okay, last rock, end number 4, sponsored by the Lakes. Let's see if Team MacAulay can get 1 point. Bria Thomas sweeping this to make it stay straight. Can't have this over curl.
Don't over curl.
Can't
here for
have this
them.
over
Oh.
curl. And do they roll out?
Yeah.
Yes, they do. And that is sadly another steal of one for Team Melnyk, who goes up 6-0 after 4 ends of play. And that brings us halfway through the game. Each team gets 5 minutes, not each team, but the teams, I should say, gets 5 minutes for a break. So we will also take a short little break. So feel free to stick around. We'll be playing a little bit of music and show a little bit of advertisements. And we'll be right back with you in about 5 minutes.
Thank you very much for the 4 ends.
The Curling Store, Medicine Shop, Mercer Fuels, The Lakes Golf Course, Destination Cape Breton, Daniel's Ale House and Eatery, Cafe by the Bay, and McIntyre Chev.
Something about this place brings me back, it always brings me back. This kind of love won't change. Brings me back, it always brings me back. I've crossed many miles, but one thing's always clear, my heart stays here.
McIntyre Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC is proud to sponsor the Sydney Curling Club. Looking for a new ride? Shop new or use, assisted by our friendly sales team with the largest selection of GM vehicles on the island. Need a part for your vehicle or an oil change? Visit our certified service and parts department for all your vehicle servicing needs. Hurry hard down to 101 Disco Street. Shop anytime online on our website and follow us on social media to stay up to date with all of our latest promotions.
And we are back. Hello, people. That was a very quick 5 minutes for me. I have some score updates from the other sheets. It is 7-2 for Team Thompson over Team Cormier on sheet number 4. On sheet number 3, they're still in the fourth end. There's been a lot of discussion over this last shot, And so Team Adam Moss is up 4-1 over Team McDonald. And I think Lisa's going to have an open draw to the 8-foot for 2 points to make it 4-3. There was a ton of discussion on Jocelyn's last rock. I'm not sure what they decided on, but either way, they didn't really change the situation because, shot for 2 for Team McDonald. And we do have a lineup change. You'll see throwing right now, it is no longer Jill McIsaac. It is now Amy Horn. So the 5th for Team MacAulay has come into the game.
Ooh, oh my there.
Hello, how are you doing?
Good. Sorry, I just had to have a little refuel there with a little
It's okay.
2-bite cinnamon roll.
Okay. And Lisa McDonald has gotten 2 points, I've been told, on sheet number 3. So that's a 4-3 game. 4-3 for Team Adams Moss over Team McDonald. So Team Melnyk is probably looking to play exactly the same game plan. It's served them very well this game, especially since they've had a lead. It's put in some rocks and then start hitting them out. Great strategy, especially when you're up by this much. And great shot there by Taylor, who's the lead on this team. This is Taylor's first time in Sydney. Wow. Well, welcome. We're glad to have you. She's originally from Lunenburg. And, first time in Sydney, Nova Scotia. So hopefully, hopefully, if anyone watching at home, make sure to say hi to her. Give her some Cape Breton hospitality whenever you see her around.
Amy throwing her second rock here of the game.
And a little heavy again.
I actually work with her family at the YMCA.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Her mother is my boss.
Oh, my goodness. Can't say anything bad then.
No. Only good things here from behind the desk.
Yeah. Also, so Taylor's first time in Sydney. I wonder if it's her first time in Cape Breton. And speaking of Cape Breton, our N5 sponsors, Destination Cape Breton. Travis Stone's shaking his head at me because he disapproves of my commentary, I guess. But yeah, Destination Cape Breton is our number 5 sponsor. Have you ever been to Cape Breton, Twiggy?
No, never. I don't think so.
Wow, we should go sometimes. It's great.
From what I've heard, it's fantastic.
Yeah. So, obviously Taylor hasn't been to all parts of Cape Breton if this is her first time in Sydney. I wonder if she's been... That's something we should ask her. Post-game interview.
Post-game press conference.
Yeah.
Ask her all the questions about where she's been to on Cape Breton Island.
Yeah. Oh, actually, that wasn't her who threw there. That was the second rocks from Caitlin, but my point still applies. I missed the segue. But. Okay, Team MacAulay here, they really need to get a rock in because that's starting to get a little crowd at the house. Oh, this looks really heavy, actually. And, yeah, this rock sails through. And, boy.
Definitely getting fast here.
Yeah.
As we approach the 5th end on the ice sheet. We're sheet 2 here with us.
What's kind of funny is that, like, the more rocks that Team Melnyk's going to put in the house here, at some point it starts to, like, hurt them because it gets to a point that if Team MacAulay puts anything in, all these reds are kind of just junking it up and clogging it out. So you love putting more rocks into play, but at the same time you don't. So it's kind of like at up 6, like, this is when the strategy gets a little, like... It gets easier, but also harder in these sorts of situations.
Where do you want to play a rock where you're anticipating it to go, or should you do something entirely different to kind of negate? Team MacAulay here from scoring any points here in the 5th end. Just looking at
Just looking at what?
Looking at sheet 4 here for Team Thompson, looks like they have stolen 5 in the 4th end for them.
No. Team Cormier got 1 in the 3rd. It's hard to see probably from your angle.
Yeah, it's hard to see from my angle there. So they did get 1 in the 3rd there.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's really unfortunate there. Team MacAulay tapped up the guard from Team Melnyk. And now Team Melnyk has 4 reds essentially behind a blue guard. Yeah, that's pretty much... Oh, they're all buried. Oh, my goodness. This... Michelle is... If Michelle can put one in here, she... This is getting really dicey, and this is the type. Remember, I was saying there's too many rocks in. Now when I'm looking at it, I'm like, this is a good chance to kind of like close out this game. Now, if you're Team Melnyk, you try to score like a bunch of points here. You have 2 buried. Oh my goodness, Jack McNamara has entered the building. Sorry, I just got distracted there.
Rocking a Habs jersey, which we always enjoy here.
Yeah.
Our producer, Devin, not agreeing with us, but hey, they're sitting in a better spot for playoffs.
Look
so
at this
far.
draw from Michelle.
Oh, wow.
Pretty much perfect.
Team Melnyk's wait here has been
Yeah.
quite a spectacle for us to see, getting the weight right on for draw.
Yeah. And now Team MacAulay's forced to peel out their own guard. They... this is never really something you want to do, peeling out your own. But I mean, they need to do it.
They need to open up an option.
Team Melnyk literally has 5 rocks buried behind this one guard. You need to move that stone. And good shot there by Genevieve. Now, with 5 in the rings. I don't want to say 8-ender and jinx it, but we almost saw one last night, and my 8-ender senses are tingling right now. As Michelle goes to throw this, I don't know if the call is a guard here to guard the 5 or to put another one in.
Looking at the weight
But this
here.
is kind of a time where my crazy brain kind of takes over when I'm in this situation. I'm like, I need to put one in because you never know. Like, oh, it looks like there's a guard though. They're more rational than I am.
Sometimes the crazy plays are worth it, though. I certainly, when playing with you, do appreciate when we get the crazy Hail Mary shot, the 7th rock of the game.
Yeah. And that was an okay guard, but it does leave half of that red exposed, and it looks like Genevieve's going to have a chance to hit this one here. Let's see if she can make, hopefully 2 of these reds go away. And oh dear, that looks like way outside of her hand. I don't know if it's going to come back, but it might be able to hit one of the back ones. Yeah, I think she'll probably get one of them. And oh my god, she does, but...
Just not enough to get it out.
Yeah. Well, 8's off the menu, but what am I saying? 8's out. Oh, 7 is still is.
7's
Sorry,
still an
I just saw
option
this
right there.
page. There's another team facts page.
Yeah, we have a full. That's a full team.
Let me read some team facts about Team Melnyk. They love education. They have 9 degrees between 4 of them. So that's on average 2 point something degrees. So 2 1/4, I've been told by my producer. I'm here to commentate curling, not teach math. Jeez. Anyway, yeah, they love education. 9 degrees. I wonder what those degrees are. If anyone in the comments has
Probably
any guesses,
chiropractic and
Oh,
pharmacy and medical.
well,
and-
fair. So I guess we guessed a few. If anyone has any more guesses on degrees, please let us know.
I wonder, maybe Harvey has a degree.
Oh, and sorry, another point. Technically, they're a 5-person team as Caitlin is pregnant. They're welcoming she's welcoming a baby girl at the end of June. So that is a 5th for their team. Yeah, congratulations to Caitlin, and congratulations to Team Melnyk for your babysitting duties in the future. Okay, back to this game.
They didn't sign on to that when they were part of the team.
It's in the contract.
Yeah, it's always in the fine print.
Do you have a yoga degree? There's a lot of yoga on this team. Does that count? Or maybe that's the half degree. Wait, there's no half degree. Oh, 9. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's a pretty good shot by Amanda. Good weight. Obviously, you can hit that blue out, but it's hard to, harder, I should say, to remove that stone.
Last shot here for Team Melnyk, 5th end. Reminding everyone that our sponsor is Visit Cape Breton Island.
And speaking of Cape Breton Island, too, I'm not looking at this one. Michaela throwing right now. She did 2 summer internships in Cape Breton as part of her dietitian training.
Well, that's really nice.
Yeah.
More familiar with the area. Shakes here, maybe a little bit light here.
Shakes.
Head shakes for Team Melnyk right here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, looks a little bit light here, trying to get to curl over.
Yeah, well, I think this might have been a guard. Look, so
Oh, yeah,
that's where
no,
she
they
wants.
might be setting it up here, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, so you don't want to tap blue up.
Oh, yeah, maybe a little bit heavy. Yeah.
Don't
looks
want to tap blue
like
up,
it.
and that's pretty good.
Not bad, just a little tap there.
I don't think there's any shot for 2. If there is, it is tough.
Let us see what Team MacAulay is going to craft up here for the last rock of the 5th end.
The known crafters, Team MacAulay. I like to just kind of, I don't think there's any hit there. I think you just draw through that little port.
Yeah.
Essentially, you throw what Amanda needs to throw exactly the same thing, and then the rock will just kind of like ricochet off and go, not ricochet, but like kind of bounce off one and just become shot. Like exactly the same shot, I think, gets you 1 point. And you might be asking, is there shot for 2? I'm asking myself the same question. I don't think there is. If there is, it's very tough. And yeah, I think it's just take your 1.
Take the 1 and see.
Yeah. Okay, last shot, and number 5, Team MacAulay looking to get on the board. Facing 2 reds, needs full forfeit plus, I think. The line looks pretty good, but the sweepers are on it. Might need to curl here now at the end.
Curl.
Line looks great. Can they get it to the
Can they
forefoot?
get it?
Can they touch the button? Line is amazing. Here it goes. Sweepers on it. Does Amanda have this? Yes, she does. Great shot by Amanda MacAulay there for 1 point. And Team MacAulay's on the board. We got a game.
There we go. Really nice shot there to end off the 5th end. It's been some really entertaining curling here today.
Yeah.
I checked in a little bit on the 9 a.m. game, and it seemed to be pretty exciting.
It was. I was commentating solo that game. It's much nicer. Oh, my God. Jack McNamara's
Walking
roaming
by
around.
again,
Yeah.
doing his rounds.
Yeah. Yeah, for those of you who are confused, there's a ton of people in the club right now. Like
A great turnout for the crowd.
Hundreds. And one of those His mother is curling in this event, Jack McNamara, and he very much likes to lurk around this table and cause mayhem, especially to me. So, yeah, if you ever hear me just kind of stop mid-sentence, it's probably something to do with him scaring me or something like that.
We love the crowd here at the Curling Club. We
Yeah.
appreciate everyone who comes out and turns up for these events. Thank you so much for participating with us in such a fun championship. First rock here for Team MacAulay.
Team Melnyk.
No, I was saying.
Oh, you mean the
first-
last one?
Yeah,
I
last
see.
rock, yeah.
I see.
Now first rock for Team Melnyk. Obviously, since Team MacAulay scored the last end, Melnyk has hammer for end number 6.
Yes, first time since the first end. I wonder if they remember how to throw with hammer. Probably.
I would say so. For how many hits they're hitting, I would say so. They might be able to hit with a hammer, I would say.
Yeah. This looks to be a sort of freeze/tap that Amanda's calling here. I like it. You're down 5 with 3 ends left. You need rocks in play, even if it's the other color, to kind of generate something, create some weird angles, make it messy.
I think the best thing is to disrupt Melnyk's strategy right now. I feel
Yeah.
like they're sticking to their game right now, and Team MacAulay has to kind of throw some curveballs their way.
Well, at this point, you really have nothing to lose.
A
Like-
bit heavy there.
Oh, that's too bad there. And Team Melnyk's looking to draw behind that center.
Nice center red there for Team Melnyk, setting themselves up for an interesting start to the 6th end.
Again, we read comments for those at home. If anyone wants to comment, we will read it. We will respond. It can be about the game. It can be about life. It can be about Jack, who's watching right now.
It can be about our sponsors, if you have any interest in any of our local sponsors for today. We have the info for you people. We have the info.
Yes, we do. We do. Good sweep there by the sweepers to make sure that rock got in. You didn't want to leave that light as a guard. So, nice team shot there. Looks like Amanda's going to just try to hit this out and probably try to get a roll underneath what's essentially 2 guards, even though that other red's still in. So this might be a little tight out of Bria's hand. Yeah, it's going to curl. You really don't want to hit your own guard. Well, actually, this might work out. Oh, it plants, though. And does that red get out of the rings? No, it doesn't. And 2 reds behind the center now.
Sitting just above the back line there. The 12-foot line. Looking here for us.
Yeah, they're talking with the 5. No. The 5. This doesn't matter. You hit your own guard out. They hit their own guard.
And they hit their...
Yeah. Okay. Okay, we're good.
We're good.
Yeah, one of those games. Sometimes you just forget, too. Especially with a lot of rocks moving, they probably assumed that... well, I shouldn't say assumed, but just in their head thought that red was a tight guard. Happens.
I always forget halfway through the game sometime what color I'm playing for. I do have the crutch of being colorblind, but
Yeah,
that doesn't really help when it's red and blue.
I remember the first time you played with... Or not even the first time, like the first year, like halfway through the year, you couldn't really tell what rock was what or something. And then and I didn't even realize... that didn't even cross my mind. I knew you were colorblind, but that just didn't really enter my brain.
Distance and light, right, didn't really help. Because I have to squint my eyes and go... Especially if we're playing on, let's say, the Island Folk sheet, and we're playing a blue rock and the blue...
Yeah.
Not a fun time.
Sadly, we're not a colorblind-friendly club here at Destiny Curling Club. Well, I shouldn't say that. We're friendly to you.
Yeah.
But
the sport is not friendly to me.
But you're still here.
I love the game.
I know I joke a lot, but this is actually a true story, as ridiculous as this sounds.
It is 100% true. It's 100% true. Coming from the horse's mouth.
Yeah. Okay, so it looks like Team MacAulay is going to try to peel out their own guard here. That's a very good idea when they're down 5 and there's 3 reds right behind it. And that's a good shot. So it looks like Team Melnyk's now just going to try to draw to the other side of the rings. Just keep nice and open, try to get some points later. If they get 2 here, they're looking very good. If they get 1 here, they're looking very good. Because Team MacAulay will have to pretty much score big and then steal big. And sweepers are still close to this rock, so I'm assuming
Carrying it forward.
this looks good for weight. Maybe a touch heavy?
Looks a touch. See if it coasts. Depending on the angle here. Just sitting.
Oh, it just sits, yeah.
Just sits nice there. By our lovely Island Folk art here on sheet number 2.
Yes. These are my favorite rings. As bad as they might be to your eyes,
No,
they are beautiful to mine.
I love the artwork here for a local cider house.
There was someone sneaking up behind my chair there, but I caught him before he could
Yeah, we have a little hockey
do something
player.
to make me yell.
We have a tiny Gallagher behind us. Oh, sitting on that red. Oh,
Look at this.
Really nice from Team MacAulay. Nice
Double
shot here.
takeout, Genevieve, Andrea. Color Genevieve, the double Andrea. Yeah, that nickname might not stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their shot did stick, though. That's the one thing.
That's
that
true. That's true. The double did stick.
Really nice shot there.
Yeah. And speaking of sticking, I hope your clutch doesn't stick, because our end 6 sponsor is McIntyre Chev. That was a really weird segue.
It worked.
It worked. I got there.
We
there.
got 5 ends in, and we
Yeah.
had some pretty good ones.
Anyway, N6 is sponsored by McIntyre Chev. They're a gold sponsor for this event. If you want a Chev, you want a Buick, you want a GMC, if you're from anywhere, like if you're watching from Mexico, go to McIntyre Chev, buy your vehicle, and travel back.
Easy.
Yeah. They have a ton of great vehicles, great services, and they're proud sponsors of not only this live stream, but also Team Drover at the Sydney Curling Club.
Thank you, McIntyre Chevrolet. Personally, I love my Civic, but
Hey.
I can't say there's nothing wrong with McIntyre
Can't say it on
Chev, though.
stream. Can't say it on stream.
I got my old beater box, though.
We do have handshakes on sheet 1 too. I don't know actually when that happened, but they are not playing now. It's Jill Thomas who won. Lisa McDonald stole on sheet number 3. It's 4-4 after 5 ends, and that game is taking a while. So I'm curious to see what the time is too, because both teams are like this game's about an end behind. I'm not sure. What? 11 minutes and 10 minutes for both teams with 3 ends to play. It's going to be tight. And sheet number 4, it is 7-3 Team Thompson over Team Cormier. After 5 ends, they're playing the 6th right now as well. Really good shot there by
Nice.
Michelle.
Really nice way to Michelle's shots here.
Yeah, she's been throwing these hits really good all game.
Really.
I mean, the entire team has. They like sometimes teams, such as occasionally mine, and I count myself in this as well. It's something you really need to like dial back. Sometimes you want to throw like the heavier weight, but you need to be really so precise. If you can throw this like nice control weight that Team Melnyk is throwing, it just makes it so much easier to stick around and then just apply this much pressure to these teams. So they've really nailed that control weight for their hits, and it's great to see.
Really is working in their favor for this game.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely taking control of the aggro and kind of being the meister behind how this game is going.
Yeah. Hey, Amanda MacAulay throwing her first rock in this end number 6, looking to draw and try to generate something. Try to draw in
Nice
behind this
weight
guard.
here.
Sweepers aren't on it. I am timing this hog to hog. We're going to see how fast the ice is. I think the ice is quite quick today. And this looks a little heavy. Yeah, I think this one might need some backing, or at least a tick. And it gets a little tick.
It's a little tick here, sitting on.
And does get a little bit of backing, and it sits around. Well, red's still sitting 3, so I think you just draw if you're Team Melnyk.
Yeah. And
Sorry, I was laughing there because Jack McNamara once again hit me on the back.
doing his rounds.
Kayla's throwing her first stone now, and number 6 looking to lie 4 with hammer with 1 rock to go. Looking at top 8. Sweepers on it. This one's curling a ton.
Yeah, it really is.
But as long as you get this in, maybe a little bit light.
Curling a lot here. It just depends if they can get it into the circle for us. Close. Yeah, I think it's
And
enough weight
can they
there.
count that back blue? That's close.
It's close.
Yeah.
That back, just because of the angle here, that back blue might be sitting a little bit closer here.
And Amanda's going to have the same shot again. Well, actually, this with that blue, it makes it a little tougher because it's a lot of backing for her. So she can really, she doesn't need to be completely precise behind that front red because of that backing. Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter because even if it hits the backing, Team Melnyk's still going to score like 4. So probably need to make this precise. This one's staying out a ton here. It's going to need to really curl over.
Is he gonna?
And does it stop? Needs to stop somewhere in the 4 foot to be shot, and if not, in the 8 foot. And no, it does not. It looks like red is still sitting 3, sadly. And I think this is going to be a draw for 4.
Looking like it here.
Yeah, just draw for 4. So really well played end there by Team Melnyk.
Making sure to keep these rocks into play and setting them up in quite nice positions for them to secure these hits and keep MacAulay out of the end.
Yeah. And their good play is rewarded by potentially 4 points, but at least 3 points. It's always nice to see that because it always sucks when you play a really good end and then out of nowhere you either give up 1 or you get forced to 1. So.
Or give up all points.
Yeah, well, yeah,
as what happened with our league curling this year.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
This rock looks pretty good.
Looking nice here. Good
14-5.
weight.
They can do a little tick maybe.
I'm looking for the tick here.
And look at that. And 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. Great shot. Good line call there by Michelle in the house. And 4 red. And that is handshakes. We have a final. Final score 10-1. Team Melnyk over Team MacAulay. Everyone stay tuned, though. We are going to switch to sheet number 3 in a very close game, Team McDonald against Teams Adams Moss. So stay tuned. We are going to go to that game in a second. So just give us 1 minute, and we will change over. But yeah, great game played by Team Melnyk there. They deserved the win. They played incredible. So
Quite aggressive game. A lot of hits this game. A lot of setups, especially for the Dryades.
yeah. Well, as soon as they got 2, they just kept rolling the rest of the game. So they had a game plan, it seemed, going into this game. They executed, and they were very dominant.
Their momentum never really wavered here. Really strong game by them. Interesting to see how they'll continue on in this championship.
Yeah.
Close game on sheet 3 here. Very interesting to see how these few ends are going to go.
Yeah, so, we're looking over now. Lisa McDonald, their Team McDonald's currently throwing. They are not red. They are blue. It is a 4-4 tie. This is the 6th end. So it's still going to be 2 ends to play after this. And we do apologize. This is going to be kind of the view for it. So it is going to be at an angle. We will get the overheads soon enough. Right now, you're going to have to bear with us as our one producer for this game is working a little overtime right now.
Yeah.
But
we'll have some extra support tonight helping us out for the 7 p.m. broadcast.
yeah, so we are going to have kind of some side views for you and then the house views coming up. We have Team Adams Moss currently throwing. There we go. That was Amanda England throwing that stone. Jocelyn in the house. 4-4. Look at that. We have a scoreboard already. 6th end.
Thank you
Still
very much,
sponsored by
Producer Devin.
McIntyre. Still sponsored by McIntyre Shove. And look at that. We have the overhead. So, Team Adams Moss has the hammer. Don't look at the rocks yet. The rocks have not been reset. We are... I believe this is the first skip stone. So there's 4 rocks remaining in the end, 2 for each team. I am kind of talking to the producer right now.
We're getting a head count.
Yeah. But I believe this is going to be first skip stone for Lisa McDonald, who's going to be looking to draw in behind these guards. Lisa stole 1, I think, last end. Yeah, she stole 1 last end. That was the 5th end, and she got 2 with hammer in the 4th end. So she was down 4-1 at one point. It's now 4-4.
Really close game here. We love seeing a competitive game like this. We love seeing close games that get clawed back. Always keeps it fun and interesting here for us on the commentating desk.
Oh, yeah.
It also leads to much more chaotic shots at times as well.
Yeah. Okay, Lisa McDonald throwing her first rock of end number 6. Looking to draw in behind these 2 center guards. And again, sorry for this being the only view, but it's either that or you don't watch anything. So we got you covered.
We'll take what we can get.
This looks really good for weight.
Nice
and line.
here. Curling in.
Oh, it's
quite
curling
nice.
too much.
Oh,
Can they get by? They do. Can they get to the
by.
4-foot? Jen
Oh,
Langwa on
okay.
the sweep. She's taking over from Katie McLeod. And what a shot by Lisa McDonald. Top 4, lying 1 without hammer. Great shot. Oh, is there a hole there, I wonder?
Looking there, potentially.
Oh, actually, they might be looking at coming off their own red onto
Into
the
the blue.
blue. But that's kind of
There
risky,
might-
though.
Depending on the angle here.
Yeah. Now I will kind of remind people that the time for both of these teams is a little low. Coming into this end, both teams were around 10 minutes. Again, you have about a little under 4 minutes per end. So going into this end, you would have liked to have probably about 12 at least. We are going to see the teams start to rush a little bit as the game goes on because they'll need to make their decisions a little quicker so they don't run out of time. See Amanda England in the house holding the broom. Jocelyn Adams Moss sliding down. She'll be throwing this stone.
I have to say, for these secondary camera angles, they are quite nice for our third sheet here.
Yeah, they are. It could be a lot worse. It could be nothing.
Yeah, exactly. We
Yeah.
could be talking We could be talking to you radio style right now.
Yeah, we have Garza beats ZZZZZZ. Let's go, Katie, in the chat. That's Katie McLeod, lead of Team McDonald. So we have one Team McDonald fan. Actually, is Team Adams Moss only playing with 3 players? Is that were they only playing with 3 last night too? I feel like they had 4 at one point. Either way, this is wide open now, and I wonder if Team McDonald just maybe hits that red. Either that or they guard, I think. You do one or the other.
See what they're going to be setting up here for.
Yeah, we're kind of scrambling a bit. Garza Beats says Katie fought off a pack of wolves with that broom. I've heard that story before, but very impressive.
It's those sweeping
And they
skills.
have Katie on the sweep right away, so it must have been tight out of her hand. You need to stick this on the nose. As long as you get that red out, looking really good. And yes, you do. It does roll a bit, so I think there'll be I don't want to say an easy double for the one.
There is a bit of room there, so.
But you do need to make sure you kind of get to nose for that blue. So it looks like Teams Adams Moss will have a shot now for 1 point. Again, we will have the rocks coming back after this ends over. Just our quick transition here. Definitely.
On the fly
yeah.
broadcasting here at the City Curling Club.
Yeah, and I rag on him a lot, but in the chat, please thank producer Devin behind the scenes. He does an amazing job, especially today. So far, a solo producer who is keeping track of sheet updates, changing cameras. He was commentating and doing stats at one point for me. He's legitimately been doing it all, and it's thanks to him that most of this is running as smoothly as it is. So shout out to producer Devin in the chat. Oh, he's back now. I have to stop talking about him. Oh
No, don't worry about it.
Nothing, Devin.
Nothing. Don't worry
Devin,
about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay, Jocelyn Adams Moss throwing last stone of end number 6, seeing if she can make a double to get one and get it of this end. And this one is curling quite a bit. It looks pretty good. I think she has it. Yeah, nice shot by Jocelyn. That is 1 red, and Team Adams Moss goes up 5-4 in the 6th end, being forced to 1 after a wonderful draw by Lisa McDonald and a great hit. So 5-4, we are going into the 7th end, and you know what that means. It's time for everyone at home to get ready for our 7th end stretch. So everyone at home, take a little break, get on your feet, and if you're maybe a yoga instructor, much like Caitlin, the second in our previous game, maybe you want to do a couple of little yoga poses or whatever. So anyway, our 7th end stretch coming up, sponsored by Daniels. So yeah, we'll get going for that. Wow, I'm feeling very limber right now.
Yeah, all loosened up and ready for our 7th end here.
Yeah. We are back. 7th end. Teams Adams Moss leading by 1 without hammer here. Team McDonald looking to maybe blank, maybe score 1, or I shouldn't say 1, maybe score 2. So this is getting exciting. Team McDonald had a really close game last night too. I believe they were in the same situation last night where they were down 1 in the 7th end, and I think they might have given up a steal of 1. I should know. I was broadcasting that game, but
Very, very close here, and
Yeah.
it can go either way, especially when you're tight on the scores here. Reminder for everyone at home: 5-4 for Adam Moss versus Team McDonald.
we have Katie Wolffighter McLeod. That's in reference to the comment that she fights wolves with that broom. But she's throwing her second rock of this 7th end, looking to draw in behind these 2 guards. But this one looks like it might be a little heavy. Jocelyn's getting ready to sweep here. This sticks around. It's not a bad shot because it might be an extra point for Team McDonald later on in the end. And I think it does stick around for shot, too.
Honestly, it's in a really nice position right now, just ahead of the back line there.
It's not perfect, but it's it's not perfect, but it's a good location. So that's all you really need early on.
It's always nice, even if it's a little bit heavy there, at least to stay in a position there where it can be useful to either catch one of your rocks later on.
What's always good, too, because it puts a little pressure then on the other team. Like, if that wasn't shot...
Yeah, looking at this angle, it's sitting pretty nice there.
Yeah, that's definitely shot.
It's definitely sitting shot there.
Yeah, so it looks like Team Adams Moss is playing with 3 players here. I'm not sure if that was an entire game thing or...
Whole weekend?
The whole weekend they're only playing with 3? Okay, so the whole weekend they're just playing with 3. And I think blue is still shot back there.
Yeah, I think they still are sitting shot here near the back of house.
And we have Jen Langua, voted Sportsperson of the Year last year at the Sydney Curling Club. She is throwing her first rock of end number 7. See if she can draw in behind this nice stack of guards. If you can get behind that stagger, her blue will be pretty much impossible to get out. But you need to get behind it. You don't want to tap it up. And this one is curling.
It seems to be curling a lot here. Again, especially as we're getting closer to the 7th end here, the ice is going to be getting a little bit fast.
Yeah,
Oh, looking like it's going to tap on the red there. Might be...
I think red's shot now.
I think red is definitely sitting shot now with a little tap up there.
Yeah. Well, on the bright side, they didn't tap it up too far, so that's good. Great weight by Jen. So, and that's something you need to remember kind of as a player where you in your head, you're like, I came up light on that shot, but you really didn't. You hit into a... Sorry, Jack McNamara is cheering on his mother by hitting me on the back. Okay, anyway, yeah, you think you come up light, and your next one you might be like, oh, I need to put on more, but it just overcurled. Her weight, like Jen's weight there was probably like top 8, which is great. So, and this one's overcurling too. So now Team McDonald needs to make a choice, and that choice is going to be whether they draw in or they start to open things up. And yeah, so red is shot. That's the only reason I say you might want to open things up is because red's shot. But I don't think it's a top 8, top 12. So
really
you can draw and it's still I don't know. I don't think there's a correct choice here, but I like the draw. Jen just threw this, so just a little more ice.
Taking into account that curling there, I think they can... That's always something you have to take into consideration, especially going into your second shot, is if you're given the same shot again, to keep an eye on trying to keep yourself consistent.
Yeah.
On early for the Brooms here.
Yeah, so it might be a little inside. Look at Jen's leg out to the sideline there. And Emma McNamara, Katie McLeod are sweeping this hard. It looks close. They might be able to get this by.
I think they'll be
And if they do, will it stop in time? Oh, they do. You want to get this shot if you can.
I think
and I think they did.
It's close. It is.
Yeah. Now, I will say the sad news about that is because you ticked, even though you're shot, you give Amanda England a chance to hit and roll now, which at this point might be a little easier than this draw. We saw a couple people miss it.
Seeing here with weight. Call from the sweeper saying it is a bit high here, so
Yeah.
keeping an eye on line.
And this one's curling a lot too. Oh, maybe not.
Oh, no.
You want to roll, and not enough.
No, not enough there.
So I think now, just like I said, where you give an opportunity for Team Adams-Moss to hit and roll in, I think now Adams-Moss gave Team McDonald a chance to hit and roll in, which again I think is easier than the draw.
I think the space there is nice for them as well to get something. Let us see.
I think we have handshakes on sheet number 4, where Team Thompson has beat Team Cormier. That means Team Thompson has moved to 2-0, Team Cormier to 0-2. It is a score of 9-3 after, I believe, 7 ends. Yeah. So this is the last game out here now on the sheet. And once again, I just thought of my head, I wonder what the time is for both of these teams. We'll have to check
Take a look and see
soon,
here.
because I have a feeling both teams are still a little bit low. Okay,
5:38.
about 4 minutes, 5 minutes, so not horrible. Oh, it just gets by. It doesn't stick, though.
Takes out one red with it, though, so
Yeah.
opening up a little bit more room here for a potential draw in. I always wonder what it feels like for the curlers, especially being the last team on the ice right now. Does it add more pressure? Does it make it a little bit easier for you? I wonder what.
I think it does add a little bit of pressure because you know that everyone's watching you. Like sometimes you're like, sometimes even if it's a good game, you're like, well, definitely like they're not all watching. Like now you know, like if anyone's watching curling here, it's this game. But I think a bigger thing is the ice conditions. So like as people get off the ice, that's less heat in the rink, meaning that the ice is just going to change, where it might slow down or might get a little fudgy. So and a little heavy there, but I think that means red's sitting 2 now rather than 1. But yeah, so that's kind of the bigger thing that you need to be careful about is that draw weight just comes different and it's hard to predict. But you need to be on top of it if you want to have a chance to kind of succeed.
Who knew sporting could be a science?
Welcome to curling.
I know. What a lovely game we get to play.
Yeah. Okay, Emma McNamara throwing her second rock now, looking to draw in. We saw many people crash on the guard here. Will Emma be able to get by?
Seeing weight here for us.
I think this is a little heavy.
It does look heavy here from the camera angle. And also,
maybe not, actually.
No, it looks like it is slowing down here, but we should be careful of the curl.
The line looks perfect if it has the weight.
Nice weight here if they can get this stick.
Look at this shot by
Get
Emma
the curl in.
McNamara. What a shot. What a draw.
What a nice draw, and just curled enough to get really behind
Yeah.
those reds sitting there. So going to be a difficult shot for Adam Moss to try to get in on that.
Yeah. So I think the call here from Jocelyn is just to freeze on top of this blue. They probably don't care if they're shot or not. Because if they freeze on top of it, the chances of Lisa getting more than one drastically reduces. It's possible, but essentially Lisa's going to have 2 shots to somehow get it to the pin, which will be tough with all the guards. And Jocelyn, I'm sure, is fine with giving up 1 here. That means it'll be a tie game and they'll have hammer. Again, it's possible for Lisa's team to steal, but I think they'd rather risk that than needing to get 2 next end in case they give up multiple. But you still need to make this perfect. Brado2116 says, "Is this thing on?"
It definitely is, because the comment just came through, so.
Yeah, the commentary's on. So hello, Brado.
Is it Brad? Is it Brado?
Testing 1 2 3. Over and out. 4 5 6. A great shot by Jocelyn there, but doesn't get to the nose. I think Lisa has a chance to do exactly the same shot that Emma just did. Take the same line and try to sneak a second rock in there. As we have many people, one of those being Brad O2116, watching this exciting game. A reminder to people, before we switched to this sheet, we had Team Melnyk taking on Team MacAulay of Sydney. And Team Melnyk won that game 10-1, and they shook after 6 ends. So we've now switched to Team Adams Moss versus Team McDonald. Team Adams Moss is out of the Mayflower Curling Club, I believe, and Team McDonald out of the Sydney Curling Club. Team Sydney 2. We watched Team Sydney 3 earlier. That was or Sydney 4, sorry, which was Amanda MacAulay's team. Okay, Lisa McDonald, her first rock. Let's see if she can draw in and sit to with hammer. If she does, that will put the pressure on Team Adams Moss.
I think for Team McDonald right now, it's the priority to try to extend whatever potential lead they can potentially get from this end.
Yeah.
And put the pressure on Adam Moss.
Well, after Emma's... Oh, actually, this might be just a guard.
Ooh, looking at what they're doing here.
I like putting this in if you have the chance, girls. But I think they are just guarding this.
Looking at Wade, I think it...
I think they can get it there. Let's sweep this. Let's
Sweep
sweep
it.
this. Get it in. Get it shot. Get it shot.
Yeah.
Second shot. Come on. I don't know what... I mean, that's an amazing shot. Like, that's pretty much perfect. But I feel they could have actually gotten that there for second right off the bat. Then you don't need to work on your next shot. Because I think Jocelyn just plays a guard here, and then what does Lisa have for 2?
Again, yeah, I think just securing this end and trying to mitigate and tie up the 7th end and going into the 8th, giving Adam Moss the hammer if they potentially take one here. Looking like it with how the sheet is set up. No.
Jocelyn Adams Moss throwing her last rock of end number 7. Looking not to give up more than 1 point and hopefully go into the last end with hammer tied. Producer Devin's now switching cameras and taking a phone call right now. What a multitasker.
Looking at the shot here.
Yeah, this is just a guard.
Setting up the guard.
And this looks to be a great spot. Really good throw there by Jocelyn. And now, Lisa McDonald, what do you have up your sleeve?
What magic trick, what rabbit are you going to pull out of the hat?
I'm trying to see what she has, and I'm trying not to look at this very, very long tap.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at as well, is the tap up from the far guard.
Yeah, I'm hoping that's not the only thing, because that's so tough. But
it's difficult, and
I'm
I'd be
struggling
worried.
to see anything else. I mean, you might be able to draw behind that guard to get to the forefoot.
even if they slightly kiss or peel off the red sitting there, they wouldn't give points, so...
Yeah.
It might be a risk worth taking here in the last shot of the 7th end for Team McDonald.
Yeah. Now I'm thinking they're drawing through the hole, maybe?
There is enough room there. I don't know here.
Kind of crazy shot I see is is the red in the top house. If you kind of like hit that nose or off nose, you might be able to kind of get a weird redirect and tap up your blue. But that's pretty tough as well, and you might risk giving up some points. Okay, last rock, end number 7, Lisa McDonald, I think drawing through the hole to try to get 2 points. Jen Langlois sweeping this hard. You need to keep the line. This is a really tight port, and I think it's already gone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
curling
so that
in here.
Is just 1 point for Team McDonald, and we have a tie game going to the last end now.
Very, very interesting here for sheet number 3.
Yeah.
Our afternoon games for today. Reminder for anybody, if you're looking after work, to come down to the curling club. We have game broadcasts on at 7 p.m. as well. So,
yes, and yeah. Who do we have? We have Cynthia Boutlier, the Sydney team, and producer Devin. Do you remember who Cynthia Boutlier is playing right now? Oh,
I'll pull up.
my co-commentators.
Co-commentator will pull up the stat sheet on my rickety old phone and see.
Yeah, a reminder to anyone who is playing on the featured sheet tonight, if is watching, we've now had 2 teams give us some media guides, so we'd love more. Let's see, it's this one here. Dartmouth number 1, which is... Oh, Andrea Russian. I was talking to her earlier, actually. Now, I remember that now.
There'll be some interesting games tonight.
Yeah, so if you are watching and you happen to want me to say facts about you, write up a sheet for me.
You can even just in the comments tell us a fact about yourself, and we'll read
Yeah.
it live, maybe potentially, depending on how PG it is.
Now that being said, we are now in the 8th end here. We have Katie McLeod leading us off, throwing this first stone, looking to put up a guard. Team McDonald needs to steal here to win. Oh, there, this looks light. Got to get this over, girls.
Get it across. Every
And
stone
yes, they
matters
do.
here for us.
I've just been told by someone here in the crowd that both teams are under 3 minutes left for this game. Under three minutes. Oh my
Under
goodness.
3 minutes. This is a very tight game, a very close
Yeah.
game. So
I don't know if either team has a timeout left. I'm going to guess yes. But either way, both these teams are going to need to kind of rush. So expect some quick play. This is a really good shot by lead of Adams Moss. Garza Beats said, heard Brad O 2-1. What? Oh, okay. I see. Yeah,
they're saying they can hear us.
And let's go, Katie. We have a lot of supporters of Katie McLeod in the chat. So, are there anyone else watching? If you want to support someone else,
Send the link out. Share it. Tell everyone you know about the championship going on here at the club this weekend.
yeah. Had a little lag on the camera there. I thought Katie might be throwing hit weight there, but I don't think this is. I think this
No.
is just kind of like a little freeze.
Freezing on. They have to get it to curl here.
Or maybe this was hit weight.
Oh, looking at the weight
It's hard for
here.
me to tell. That's not bad, honestly.
Honestly, not bad. Small turn on the handle there, which probably worked out for them to sit where they're at
Yeah.
here.
Team Adams Moss is just hitting this one out, and I think if you're Team McDonald now, you need to put up another guard at this point. Well, I don't mind the freeze either, but I'm just thinking that this is your last guard you get in the kind of the free guard zone, so you need to be very careful now because Team Adams Moss is going to start peeling soon. So you need to make sure all your rocks are kind of in good spots, because if not, oh, this looks like it might be a hit coming out from Jen. Hit and roll.
If they can get a nice hit and roll
You
here.
need to stick.
You need to stick up
You
for this
cannot
one.
roll out.
Oh, looking
And
at
okay,
the-
she is going to stick. Does she get any roll? A little bit. Okay.
Again, as a reminder, quick plays here as time is clocking down for both teams.
Yeah. And honestly, and that might be part of the some of these hit calls. They might just be trying to keep it a little simple early because of the low time.
I mean, I feel like you'd want to use your timeouts on the latter section
Oh,
here.
definitely.
Sitting
Both-
here.
Yeah. Again, yeah, she's gonna call a hit, but I feel like you need to generate something here offensively. You need to roll, but again, you need to kind of stick around.
Very good performance from both teams here.
Yeah.
Looking at that weight there, definitely like another hit for us.
A really nice slide by Jen there.
Let us see if they can get the roll here.
Yeah, Emma McNamara sweeping this, trying to make this curl, and you need to stick around. You need to stick around, and oh boy, oh no.
Oh no.
Well,
honestly,
I'm going to play devil's advocate here. I know this isn't what Team McDonald wanted, but when you're throwing hits, you like if they just peeled that out, that's one less rock they can freeze to later on. So if you're gonna like roll out, I think you rather keep that red in because you need rocks. The
You can't play on empty.
Jocelyn's not going to miss an open hit for the win, I don't think. So you need to make her draw. You need to make her freeze. You need to make her do something. So, like now, there's no guards in play. So you either freeze or you. Oh, and you have to think quickly, Lisa, because oh boy, there's some angry comments in the chat from that missed shot.
As we get competitive in this game,
Yeah.
obviously teams are
Yeah.
high stress, high cortisol, need to make quick decisions, especially with the time right now.
Yeah. Okay. So Emma McNamara is throwing a freeze here, but I want to reiterate that you need to you need to be light if anything here. If this is not in the rings, that's a great shot. If this is through, it's almost game over. So you need to make sure if you're Emma that you're somewhere top house. You don't even need to be shot, because you basically how this end's going to go now is you're going to need Lisa to make a good shot on her last. That's what's going to happen here. And the weight looks pretty good. Katie's sweeping to try to make this curl, but you don't want this to over curl. It's really curling now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's over curling a bit. And yeah, Camden McNeil says in the comments, throw a guard. I kind of agree with you, Camden. The Blues in an okay spot, but I think that if your team Adams-Moss now, like if you hit that blue and you lose a couple reds too, you just leave less shots for Lisa's team to make, because right now they're running out of kind of backing.
Adams-Moss definitely playing to advantage, knowing that they have the hammer here.
Yeah, and this rock looks really good. And oh, it even rolls out. That's a perfect shot by Amanda. Can't really get much better than that. And I think you need to throw a guard on.
Difficult here. We can't see the time slots of how much time they have left right now, but obviously we can tell that it's getting pretty close.
Yeah,
These teams
well, you could see them not even like chatting at all.
No,
So what? Okay, so Lisa has a minute on the dot. 104 is left for Lisa's team with probably a. Oh, this is a guard, so that's pretty good. I think leave it light. Leave it light.
Leave it light. Oh.
Okay, Lisa has 104 left, and Jocelyn has, which is Adams-Moss, they have 2 minutes left. Okay, that's pretty good. So, like, because of this, like, because they threw a guard, Adams-Moss is forced to peel it. Like, if you throw anything anywhere not in the rings, Adams-Moss needs to hit it, because that's a rock that you can hide behind later. So I don't think that's a bad. Like, I think that's a really good shot by Emma, honestly. And look now, this might be a miss out of it, and there's a guard. There we go. Okay. So Lisa's already going down the other end. You need to probably draw now. I wouldn't mind actually throwing one more guard as well, but I think you practice for your draw now that you have that guard in play. That was a good miss. Well, a good miss for Team McDonald. Bad if you're Team Adams-Moss. You really couldn't stick around top house there. On the bright side, though, it is your color, so worst case, they'll have something to run back. And Team McDonald's fine for time now, because, again, I'm assuming they have a timeout. Again, you need to make sure that you're anywhere. You're anywhere. You just can't be back house here. A guard also works. Lisa's going to throw this exact same shot on her last. She is light. That is completely fine. That is a very good miss. So now Jocelyn has to choose. She can draw in behind or peel it out. The risk with the draw is that if she misses it, as in if she comes back house, if she's even like top house, she's going to give Team McDonald another chance. Lisa's going to have basically exactly the same shot, and there's a better chance Lisa makes it because she just threw it.
Team Adams-Moss taking their time out now.
So
strategizing what they want to do here.
So basically the choice is you either draw and you come in first, because if you make it, you pretty much win the game, or you try to peel, and that's the less risky shot, because if you peel, you force Lisa to make a more precise draw where she needs to be perfect, or you'll probably win the game.
From the looks of it, I say they're talking about it now. Looking like
And that's kind of why we were talking about throwing a guard earlier, because you kind of want this situation. It worked out because Team Adams Moss stuffed that peel.
Exactly.
But this is why you want guards on your last, because your goal is always on your as a skip when you're like tied or whatever. Is your last rock is going to be that shot to score. Like that's just what's going to happen. And it does look like Adams Moss might be trying to draw in before. Which again, if you make this, it's honestly kind of game over or very tough. But if you don't make it, it's very not good for you. So you always need to be really careful with this type of
I
shot.
think taking the risk here.
I like this. I like the draw.
I think with the thought that with the weight and how they've been throwing, I think it is very possible for them to make this draw in,
Yeah.
potentially securing the game for them in this 8th end. Looking here for weight.
Jocelyn throwing her first rock and number 8, looking to draw in behind before Lisa McDonald can. She needs like top 4 to make this perfect, but cannot be heavy here. And look, she's even jumping up to help sweep. The weight looks really good. It actually looks a little light.
It is a little bit light here. I don't know if
Oh
it's...
no. It's very light,
Very,
and that's
very
another
light.
guard for Team McDonald to draw in behind now. And
McDonald needs to get this draw in behind.
that's the risk with that type of shot. Again, I like the call, but that's the risk is that you do that, or you come up heavy and then you give Lisa a shot to make a good shot for the win. Like Lisa only needs to be biting the forefoot now, and that's going to be a very tough shot for Jocelyn to get it out. She's going to need to outdraw it most likely because it should be buried. And a reminder. Lisa did throw this 2 ends ago to have that steal. Well, actually, it wasn't a steal. It was a force. So Lisa has made this same draw a couple ends ago. 8th end, we want to shout out our sponsor, the Curling Store, as well, who have not been on the screen. Producer Devin slacking. But Curling Store is our platinum sponsor. So thank you. Okay, sorry. Let's watch this last shot. Lisa McDonald needs full forefoot. Brad O says Lisa will be the hero. We will see. They need to sweep this.
Here.
This looks light. Can they sweep this? Can the sweepers get this? Jen and Katie, can they get it in? I think it's crashing, and that comes up light, and that is game over. Team Adams Moss survives this last end, and they win the game. We're technically 8-5, not forced to throw their last rock, and we have a game. And yeah.
Great work from both teams here. A really exciting game so far for us to watch.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, nice.
I had a great time. And we'd like to shout out Curling Store, platinum sponsor, our stream sponsor. Thank you for everything you've done for both the stream and for curling across the province. We're happy that everyone was able to tune in to chat, and we will be back at 7 p.m. tonight for our next game. So get ready for that. We'll be back 7 p.m. on the dot. It's nice commentating with you, Twiggy.
Thank you very much, Sebastian. Thank you for having me here.
Yeah, and thank you, producer Devin, behind the scenes. Everyone, we'll see you at 7 o'clock tonight. Take care.
Take care.
This live stream is brought to you by The Curling Store, Medicine Shop, Mercer Fuels, The Lakes Golf Course, Destination Cape Breton, Daniel's Ale House and Eatery, Cafe by the Bay, and McIntyre Chev.
Something about this place brings me back, it always brings me back. This kind of love won't change. Brings me back, it always brings me back. I've crossed many miles, but one thing's always clear, my heart stays here.
McIntyre Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC is proud to sponsor the Sydney Curling Club. Looking for a new ride? Shop new or use, assisted by our friendly sales team with the largest selection of GM vehicles on the island. Need a part for your vehicle or an oil change? Visit our certified service and parts department for all your vehicle servicing needs. Hurry hard down to 101 Disco Street. Shop anytime online on our website and follow us on social media to stay up to date with all of our latest promotions.